Hi everyone, Yoshi here. In this video, I'm going to talk about what you might consider bringing to Japan if you plan on staying for 3 months or longer. Here to help me with this video is our unofficial KCP mascot, Wadsworth.
Hello, Yoshi. I am glad to be here with you. I'll be happy to help you outline what we recommend as a packing list for KCP students.
Let's start out with some general considerations before you start making your packing list. First, travel light. You will have to carry your own luggage, and you'll regret taking an unwieldy amount. Be sure to leave space in your bags for items you want to bring back from Japan. In your carry-on bag, pack necessities for at least a 2-day stay in Tokyo in case your checked bag is lost. Students in KCP who are in arranged housing and arrive on the program start date will have one suitcase sent directly to their housing, which can take up to 1 to 2 days to deliver. Practice carrying all your packed luggage ahead of time. You'll be walking a lot in Japan, so bring a good pair, or two, of walking shoes. Sizes are generally smaller than in the US. Larger shoes may be especially difficult to find in Japan. Keep in mind that Japanese people tend to dress a little more conservatively than Americans. Bring heavy socks, especially for the winter months. And because of high summer humidity and the relatively few automatic dryers in Japan, bring clothes that dry easily and don't wrinkle badly. Bring clothing appropriate to the climate in Japan. The climate may be very different from what you're used to. Summer could be hotter, and winter could be colder than where you live right now. Some students prefer to bring their own toothpaste, dental floss, deodorant, shampoo, and so on. You might also consider getting over-the-counter medications such as pain relievers. These might be a little harder to find in Japan than in the US. Many places in Japan today have more establishments that accept credit cards, but the country still mostly relies on cash. It is advised that students bring enough cash to cover at least $300 worth in yen. Wadsworth, do you recommend students bring a laptop computer?
While it's not mandatory to bring a laptop computer, it would be advantageous to do so. Students can use the computers at school or their cell phones and tablets over Wi-Fi. But students who bring their own laptop computer might have greater convenience to access the optional classroom assignments and online resources from the convenience of their home.
Wadsworth, can you tell us about the electrical system in Japan and about bringing electronics?
In Japan, the electric current is slightly different from that in the US. The electrical current in Japan is 100 volts. Most appliances made for the US, like hair dryers and electric shavers, will work in Japan, but at reduced efficiency. Also note that most electrical outlets in Japan accept flat, two-prong plugs, not polarized where one prong is slightly larger than the other. We recommend bringing both an adapter and a current converter.
Wadsworth, could you tell us some more about what types of clothes we might want to bring to Japan?
I would be happy to. Expect to do laundry at least once a week. Expect to have enough change of clothing for at least 7 days. The type of clothing you bring will depend on the season of travel. Winter in Tokyo can be very cold, with some days where it might be snowing. Consider bringing warmer clothing. Summers can be extremely hot and humid. Bring lightweight clothing that can dry quickly. Fall and spring are more temperate, but particularly in fall, rain is plentiful, as this is Japan's typhoon season. Students staying 6 months or longer might consider building a list of clothing pieces you can layer on top of others.
Here's a sample packing list that you might consider bringing to Japan. Of course, the season you will be in Japan, your activity level, and how often you plan on doing the laundry will determine your actual packing list. Wadsworth, the list please.
Clothing: 2 pairs of comfortable walking shoes. You will be doing a lot of walking. 1 to 2 jackets, depending on the season. 1 to 2 pairs of jeans. 1 to 2 pairs of slacks or skirt. 7 shirts. 2 sweaters. 1 pair of slippers. 2 pairs of pajamas. 7 pairs of socks. 7 sets of undergarments. 1 pair of gloves for winter. Personal items: eyeglasses and a spare, contact lenses, solutions, and spares. Medicine plus a copy of prescription. Bringing a Japanese translation of the medication is a plus. Toothbrush and toothpaste. Motion sickness pills if needed. Travel mirror. Cosmetics and deodorant. Stationery. Shampoo and soap. Hairbrush or comb. Travel goodies: a travel umbrella, travel first aid kit, 2-prong adapter for appliances, pictures, addresses, an email of family and friends, gifts for host families, smartphone, a camera, travel books on Japan, sturdy waterproof backpack, extra sheets if staying in dorms. Documents, passport, keep a copy separate from original, airline tickets, picture ID, driver's license or student ID, credit card numbers for lost cards, list of emergency contact numbers, medical info, allergies, blood type, and immunization history. Thank you for watching our video on what to bring to Japan. Happy travels!